to talk so much about, I like it when we spend so much time, when we exceed the time that we've given ourselves, because it means that we have so much to talk about.
Of
It
course,
just
this
simply
topic alone, it's an interesting topic that if you
yeah,
sit down 100 entrepreneurs to talk, they would
we
almost
have
talk about different things.
different things to talk about. I mean, it's
They would
been
always have different things because everybody's experience is quite different sometimes. Some people have been successful at some strategies and some people have failed woefully at the same strategy. Sometimes it's not even about the idea, it's not even about what you want to create. At the end of the day, 80% of it is about how you implement what you're creating, how you implement your idea. That's why one idea works for one person, it doesn't work for the other. It's not a big, it's not someone is brilliant than the other. It's not because you're a divine person with ideas already. No. There are so many ideas flying in everybody's head every day. It is implementing the ideas that matters a lot.
true. True. Yes, that's true. Today just showed that if you put 100 entrepreneurs in a room, you will get 100 different strategies,
I can
different
tell you for a fact, you would get 100 different things,
honestly,
100 different experience. They might
honestly,
not have the same problems, but the experience and solution, how they deal with it,
how
how
they
it
do.
happened to them will
Yeah,
definitely be different.
it will
They might
definitely.
all face the same problem when it comes to, let's say, capital or lack of staff or lack of this, but how it affects everybody, it's definitely going to be different because everybody's experience, the business you're doing is different. Like the first lady that spoke, Tosin, I experienced dealing with the tiger nut. It's different when it comes to the perfumery business.
Exactly. And that's what she said.
Definitely. So everybody's business gives different kind of result to you at the end of the day. So it's a session that if we don't put time cap into everybody talking, one person
Exactly.
can talk for the whole day
And
and
talk for the
everybody
whole
can
day.
talk one day. One day it should be for one person because
Honestly.
there's so much to talk about as an
That's true.
entrepreneur.
We
Every day of
definitely
your life as an entrepreneur is an adventure for you.
that's true.
Sometimes I'm up to 2, 3 a.m. You might just see me on my laptop or my phone, like I'm doing nothing. I'm spending time researching. And that's one key to an entrepreneur as well.
Mm.
Always research things that are valuable to your business or whatever you think is not valuable to your business. Every day, learn something new. Every day, learn something new. If you don't, then you know what being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Because
So
you being an entrepreneur means all your business depends on what you know.
that's very
If you don't expose yourself more to research and knowing more things and reading, uh, you're as good as every other person working on the road.
that's true. That's true. Someone just asked the question, if I might just put it forward. So obviously you have businesses in Africa, different parts in Africa, and then you said you've moved some, you've tried in Dubai, you've tried in some other areas, regions as well. So how do
Yes.
you deal with the challenges in Africa, like electricity, data? How do you deal with that? It's different when you try to have your business in other places that we have electricity, we have,
Let me let me be truthful to you, bro.
yeah,
See, when it comes to having electricity issues and other
yeah,
things like that, right now we have we have businesses in Nigeria, we have business in Kenya, we
yeah,
have business in South Africa, we have business in Ghana as well. See, all of these places except Nigeria, I don't think there's a place where we don't have stable electricity. So that's out of it. In all these countries that I've mentioned, we have proper electricity. It's as much as you can pay for is what you get. If you
that's
want 24 hours power, you can get it if you can pay for it. That is
mhm,
there. And then solving this problem, like the question says, I mentioned something the other time. We ended up adopting a style of not harboring our customers in. Before the pandemic, we already let our staff work from home. We let them work from home. We do internet working session with them. On every week, we have people that we can meet physically. We meet physically weekly. People that we can't, we do online calls weekly, having a recap of the week and a planning for the next week. That it alone has removed us from so many unplanned expenses like water bills, light bills. The only thing that we have to focus on is data and salary,
mm,
and then bringing everybody together in one place, working from one place, it creates more cost for you than having everybody work from their own workstation. This is going to become the future, because at the end of the day, the generation we are building into a generation that can work, they can multitask, that can do more than one thing at the same time. So nobody's going to be ready to be in one place. That's the main reason why there is a huge surge in entrepreneurship, why everybody wants to start their business. Because nobody wants to sit down in one place and work all day, then go back home to a lazy life. They've seen how it affected people before us. Nobody wants that now. You can see why at a very young age, someone already in university at the age of 14, 15 is probably selling one thing in their school. Could be selling bags, could be selling shoes, could be selling clothes, could be selling food, could be selling anything. Because these generations, the Alpha generation, Generation X, everybody is already thinking of how to be self-sufficient. Nobody actually is waiting for things to be done for them. So to that question, I would gladly say, find a way to work with people remotely. There's internet now. We're in a digital age. There is no need for us as a digital agency to work with the people and then not be able to use the digitalization of productivity itself. You have to be able to understand that. And while you are doing that, it does not eliminate the problems that you face with day-to-day office. That if you are not there, someone might not be working or so. It is there. But one thing you have to keep in mind there is be ready to let someone go and ready to replace that person. Don't let that person's lackadaisical attitude, that person's failure be the reason why you're getting dragged back.
True.
I hope I answered the question.
Yes, very much. Thank you so much for today, Olatubosun. We'll definitely have you coming in again, because we need to put different parts to this entrepreneur. I mean, it's just one topic in our entrepreneurial session. This is the first session, so I understand why people had so much to say. So we definitely need to put parts in this, and part 2, part 3, part 5. And
I
invite
think
you
we should do
again.
this every week for the first 6 months.
And I know, right? And invite you again to come and talk more, because we spent so much time on this, way more than I expected, to be honest. Thank you so much for this session, and hopefully we'll hear from you again. Thank you so much. I'll stop the share.
Thank you.
Stop the share now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate, and I for one learned a lot from this session. Very educative and inspiring. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
That's great. Anybody adding any more?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. Thank you, Mr. Yusuf, for bringing everyone on board. We've really learned a lot, especially this aspect of entrepreneurship. It's an insightful session indeed. We really appreciate this.
That's great, very insightful. Thank you so much, everyone. For sticking till this time, because obviously we've had issues with the connection. I don't know, it was set up wrong today, but apologies for that. And thank you so much for sticking around, because it's been like a very long session, way more than I expected, to be honest. And it is great when we have a long session like this. It just shows that there's so much to educate people about, and so much for people to learn as well, which is always great. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time today. Don't forget to always put the recordings. We recorded this session. We'll put the recordings in our platform, the Daytopia mentoring platform, so that you can always go back to it, not just today, but any time you get stuck, or anytime you just feel to refresh your memory, your knowledge, can always go back to it. That is there for everyone. And about the Daytopia mentor of this week, shortly.
What you were trying to say? Okay,
hello, is anyone there? Is
no,
anyone?
yeah, you paused a bit, so I was trying to continue from where you were. That's
okay.
fine.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yeah, what he's trying to say is that after every session, we upload the sessions on the Daytopia platform, so you can always go back and access it, and probably you want to reflect back on what any of the mentors have talked about. So it's a good place for you to go back for reflection and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So so you can always go back to reflect on it. And we were supposed to have the presentations for mentees because that's we'll try to start doing that. But like I said, next week we'll start that, and then we'll have the mentees. We'll have 3 mentees present, and moving forward, we'll have to reduce the number of mentors that will present. So maybe next week we're supposed to have 2, but since we're having mentees present as well, we'll have just 1 person. So yeah, that's it basically. And next week we'll talk about the annual magazine that we are working towards as well. So thank you very much, everyone, for this session. Thank you for your time, and hope to see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.